Hello, YouTube, Facebook. This is Doris, and I'm just giving people a quick message about obesity and emotional health. They're tied in together, but I believe that people sometimes get big and overweight, and it's mostly prominent in America, the United States, the North part, and it originated down south, the diets. And people are emotionally attached to their food. And that's one way people cope with their issues. And me personally, it's been an issue for me about not just wanting to be big, but I wanted to be big because I was running away from being wild, being chased down by a lot of men. Because I don't want to talk about that. But that's one reason why I got big. Another reason is because birth control can make you big. Doctors will tell you that, and it's mainly go for women because women are created to be heavier than men, like Coca-Cola shape wise, or like a pear shape, a potato shape, where the woman is small at the top and big at the bottom. And we learn through issues in our childhood, it stems from our childhood, about what we're fed from our parents and peers and guardians, about how we're supposed to be. And some things have been fed into a child, a lot of these kids, and sometimes myself, in a negative light where the person care about me. That person cares about me still. But that led to me choosing to be emotionally distraught a lot of the time, and then it led me to become how I look now. I don't like it, but I deal with it. But I'm more able to cope with my obesity more than other people because it offends other people. And sometimes people will avoid me and disrespect me and talk about me like a dog because I chose to look like this. And most of my weight came from birth control. And I used to eat a lot of chocolate and food and stuff because I was stressing. I was under a lot of stress. Years after I moved here from Chicago, Illinois to Danville, Illinois, I'm still here. I'm still dealing with stuff. I still need to be careful. Sometimes I am careful about what I eat sometimes. But I haven't made up my mind to make it a habit to change into a proper diet yet. I could walk the weight off. I can drink a lot of water. I drink water mostly. I like pop, but I mainly drink water, and that'll flush you out. But this message is going mostly for people who are dealing with being overweight and being obese. And people sometimes don't understand what me or other people are going through dealing with obesity. And we put ourselves through a lot of turmoil because of the stuff that we had to deal with most of our internal emotional lives. And yeah. So most of this came from that. And sometimes I don't want to let go of being big because I don't want to keep getting chased by different men. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to feed into a man's pride and change who I am to fit in with people because they don't like how I look. If you don't like how I look, keep it to yourself. And it is rude for some people will walk by you, my size and smaller. They see that you're overweight and they will become prejudiced through their body language. You ignore it. You keep it moving. You act like you don't see them. And they hate on us a lot. And different people, different walks of life that are my size because they're insecure. And sometimes I'm insecure about some things. But a lot of it came from stressful situations I put myself through and things I haven't let go of yet because of my obesity. But I'm still dealing with it. But I hope and pray that some of you will consider praying for me about my health. It's affecting my joints. I'm not looking for pity. I'm looking for people to actually pray for me. I don't want pity. I've done enough of that to myself already. And to encourage people who are my size and smaller, or the people who are undergoing surgery, you are loved. You are beautiful. You might not hear this again for a while, but I'm telling people in general are loved. Everybody around the world. But like people who are dealing with self-esteem issues, stress, obesity, mental instability, those things can make a person destroy their bodies. And they need help. They need some type of positive way to cope through that issue. It affects me, but it doesn't get to me like it used to. Like, I could walk around and ignore what I look like, and people will have something to say about it. And I'm like, whatever. As long as we don't touch each other, you cool, I'm cool. And then you got some people that will respect you and love you for who you are because God put that in them. It's because people sometimes choose to be unbiased and unprejudiced because they love themselves. And in turn, they'll love you and treat you with respect, regardless of what I and other people look like. And I done got bullied on really bad and felt like I needed to retaliate because people find it offensive to even look at me. Walk by me, they get on their bikes, people laugh, people got their kids. But I don't blame the kids. But sometimes spirits can get people to turn against you because of what you look like, what you represent, how you treat yourself too. If you treat yourself a certain way, people gonna feel like they can do it to you. Some people gonna feel like that's an entitlement thing. They're gonna feel like they're justified by treating you how you treat yourself. It's not fair, but I have to accept it. I don't like it, and I deal with it, and I thank God that He gave me the peace of mind to where I can blow it off. Because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna love people and still be kind to them. And yeah, dealing with it is mostly internal. And it's a habit if you don't let go of it and change your mind about how you eat and how you're supposed to exercise and stuff. And you don't always have to go to a gym to lose weight. No, you don't. I don't know what people... I feel like if you want to go to the gym, do it. If you want to do what you can to improve yourself, do it. Obese people have a harder time learning how to do that because it's a self-reflection thing. It's an image thing. It's a self-esteem thing. And it's mostly from how you think about yourself, how you want to change your lifestyle and stuff. And I love people. I don't care what you look like. If you treat me with respect, I'm going to do the same thing with you. If you don't want to act right with me because of how I look or whatever, I'm going to let that go and let you deal with your own issues. I can't knock people because they look different than me. I'm not supposed to do that. Nobody's supposed to judge each other anyway. Nobody on this planet is supposed to do that. Even though we have natures and people have bad habits about talking about people. And forgive me in the last video I just made about talking about the property manager, about some things I wanted to say about her having kids stuff. That was none of my business. I shouldn't have put that out there. I'm just concerned still with how she's conducting her business with people. But other than that, it's just some mixed things I'm just putting in this video to help people understand that that's a form of picking on somebody that's obese, somebody that's different, somebody that's disabled, somebody that may be a Christian, somebody that's good-hearted. Those are the ones that get treated the worst. Good-hearted people. They just go about their day doing kind things for people, saying good things to people. Trying to make it in this world. Because this world is hard. I can deal with that because God, my mother, my grandmother, people in my life have been giving me the strength to frame me to where I change my mind about how I have to see the world and myself, how I'm supposed to treat myself and other people. But yeah, I feel like if people are going to go there, ignore them, pray for them, be nice to them. Because it's going to hurt. People going to pick on you. It's going to hurt. And you'll deal with it. You'll learn how to let it roll off. With some people, it takes a long time to process their emotions and deal with and blow off the negativity, the words. Because when a person talks about you, they talk about themselves. Now, with the obesity thing I'm dealing with, this is something I have to deal with. This is something I have to face. And if I want to change my mind about losing weight and whatever, that's on me. And I have thoughts and intentions that I need God to take out of my head and mouth and heart about some things I want to say about people for dissing people that are like me or are disabled and got stuff going on with them. These are real issues people deal with every day. And people will cover up their insecurity by pointing their flaws and stuff out at other people, fault finders. Deal with them, move on with your life. Because at the end of the day, and I don't like the word lazy, at the end of the day, a lot of people are complacent because the virus is flying around. But then again, you could be complacent and still be physically active. And I feel like people, if you make up your mind to do something, go for it. Just go for it. Other than that, I still sometimes have a hard time believing from people telling me this on chat rooms and in real life. Doris, you're beautiful. Forget what people say about you. If you want to make up your mind to do something, you will. I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to judge anybody. Even fit people who make fun of people my size. And thin people who are smaller than fit people. They point the finger and forget that they're pointing the finger at themselves. How are they any better than anybody else? How's anybody any better than anybody else? You can succeed in your life and still have some problems in your life. I don't get that part. I feel like you could be successful. This is going to sound weird coming from me. You can have some source of income, not work, and still find a way to get your life going and still be successful some type of way. Even if you're blessed with talents and abilities and how you can connect with people in a positive light, you have to make up in your mind from your inner man to change your life. When you change your mind, you'll change your life. Most of the time when you change your mind, you change how you speak. You change how you feel about yourself and then about other people. And if it comes out positive, that's how you'll think. A lot of the time, if you make it a habit to think positive, you'll have positive days over bad ones. Okay, that's enough of this message. I hope it helps somebody. And have a nice day, everybody. And just love yourself and other people regardless of what a person looks like. Thank you and have a nice day.